Hello kids.
Hello ma'am.
Hello everyone. Myself Shanaz. Welcome back to MTC Mustafa Tuition Center. These two are my 7th standard kids and now we are going to start with mathematics chapter 3, simple equations. Okay kids, this chapter is really very interesting and very simple also. And exercise 3.1 is damn easy. Siddharth, you're listening? Please pay attention. Okay, it is mathematics class. Okay, so you heard of this word equation before? Can you tell me what do you mean by simple equations?
Supplementary that hold the
What happened? It's okay, fine. It's okay, fine. So, a simple equation. See, simple equation means it is a mathematical representation, okay, of two expressions on either side of the equal to sign. Yeah, it's a statement. It's a mathematical statement which holds equality of two expressions. What is simple equation? What is an equation? It is a mathematical statement. Say, repeat after me kids. It is a mathematical statement that holds the equality of two expressions. Okay, see, to understand this definition better, you have to understand each term involved in that. Okay, what is expression? What is equality? See, the word equation means it is like something dealing with equality. Yes, something dealing, some equal to, something is there, yes or no? Okay, so now see, this is a simple equation. What is this?
simple equation.
It is a simple equation. Okay, so now you have to understand the term. See, this is one expression. This is one expression. What is this?
Expression.
It is one expression. Okay, and this is one expression. Did you understand, kid? Okay, so this is one expression, this is one expression, and they are held together with an equal to sign. On either side of the equal to sign, there are two expressions. This is an equation. Okay, and this expression, it is made of variables, constant, coefficient, operators, exponents. Okay, so many parts. So you should understand what are they. See, this alphabet you can see here, P. What is the alphabet here? P. Here also you can see one alphabet, P. This is called
Variable.
variable. Very good. This is called what?
Variable.
Variable. Variable means it is an unknown quantity. It is an unknown quantity which is usually represented by a letter, an alphabet. Understood? Okay, you have to find it. You have to find it. You don't know. You have to find it. It is called variable. Okay, it is not only P. It can be Z, X, Y, A, B, C, anything. You're understanding it? Okay, then this number that you can see this number you can see here 3, this number 9. Okay, these are called constants. These are called what?
Constant.
Constant. That means fixed quantity. See, you know the value 9. Will it change? No, it is 9. 3. Okay, so it is a fixed quantity. It is called what? Constant. It is called what? Constant. Okay. Unknown quantity is variable, which is represented with alphabets. Okay, constant is a number, usually represented with a number. Okay, any number it can be. Fine, and it is a fixed quantity. Did you understand? Then there is something called coefficient. See this number, 5p, right? This is called what? Coefficient. Coefficient. My handwriting. Okay, coefficient. See here you can see 2p. So this 2 is coefficient. Did you understand, kid? Okay, that means a number which shows how many times the variable will be multiplied. How many times the variable is multiplied. Okay, 5p, that means 5 is multiplied how many times? Sorry, p is multiplied how many times? 5 times. 2p, that means p is multiplied how many times here?
2 times.
Did you understand? This is called what? Coefficient. Okay, then we have something called operator. See, what is this sign?
Operator.
Yeah, this is plus sign, right? This is called what? Operator. Okay, it's a sign which shows what operation to be done. It can be plus, it can be minus, it can be an into sign, or it can be a division sign. Did you understand, kid? Okay, so you should remember these parts. It's easy now. Okay, what is this entire thing called, Siddharth? Equation. What is this entire thing, Siddharth? Equation. 5p plus 3 is equal to 2p plus 9 is an equation. What is an equation? It is a mathematical statement that holds equality of two expressions. What are expressions now? Why there is a question mark on your face? You are understanding what I am saying? Okay. This is what equation I said. What are expressions? See, there is an equal to sign in the center. See, what is this sign? Equal to sign. What is this sign?
Equal to.
Equal to sign. Okay, fine. So equal to sign is in the center, and on either side you have expressions. What are they called? Expression. This each part, expressions are made up of parts. Okay, like this term, this is one term, this is one term, this is one term, this is one term. Okay, now what are the other parts? Alphabets. P. Okay, that is what? Variable. What is that alphabet called? Variable. Okay, it can be P, it can be X, it can be A, it can be Z, it can be N, it can be anything. Did you understand? Okay, any alphabet. So variable is a unknown quantity. What is a variable? Unknown quantity. That means you have to find out. Now in this expression, in this equation, you have to find out what is P when you are solving it. Did you understand, kid? So P can be anything. When you solve it, you will get the answer, right? So we don't know. We don't know how much is P. So that's why it is unknown quantity. Okay? It is a variable. Then we have something called constant. See, number. It is a fixed quantity. See, the number, individual number. Okay? Don't get confused. Don't write 5 as constant. Along with alphabet it is coming, then that is not constant. Separate number. Only the number will be there. That is called what? Constant. Fixed quantity. Okay, kid? Okay? Then next you have coefficient. The number that comes along with alphabet. Okay? 5p, 6z, 7x, like that. So that 7 which is coming along with the x is, what is that? Coefficient. Okay? This shows how many times the variable will be multiplied. Okay? Then the signs. Plus, minus,
Operator.
into, or division symbol, whatever. Okay, that is called what? Operator. It will show what operation you have to do, whether you have to do addition or subtraction or multiplication, division. Okay, fine. Then next, this is equal to sign. So this is called equation. What is this?
Equation.
Did you understand, kid? Okay. Now we have something called LHS, RHS. You should understand that. LHS,
RHS.
RHS. What does LHS stands for?
Left hand side.
Left hand side. What does RHS stands for?
Right hand side.
Right hand side. Very good. Very good. Okay. Left hand side. Right hand side. Okay. So the expression on the right side of the equal to sign. On the right side. This is right, right? On the right side of the equal to sign is called what? RHS. The expression on the left side of the equal to sign is called what? LHS. Did you understand?
That is left.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Right. This is RHS, LHS, whatever. Okay. So on the right side it is RHS. On the left side it is
LHS.
LHS. Did you understand? Okay. So now see the exercise here. 3.1 is identify LHS and RHS of the following simple equation and write it. Very simple, right? They have given the equation. You just have to write what is LHS and what is RHS in it. You will do it?
Yes,
I think you can only do it.
Yes,
See the
ma'am.
first one. 2x is equal to 10. So 2x is
LHS.
LHS. 10 is
RHS.
RHS. Simple, right?
Yes, ma'am.
See here. 2x minus 3 equal to 9. What is LHS in this?
2x minus 3.
2x minus 3 is LHS. 9 is
RHS.
right side RHS.
RHS.
Left side
LHS.
LHS. Okay, kid? You will do it now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can only do it on. Okay, so we are starting with exercise 3.1. In the first bit, you have to identify LHS and RHS of the following simple equations. Okay, it's very simple. Siddharth, you will do this. I want you to do this complete bit. Okay, come on fast. 2x is equal to 10. So what is LHS? What is RHS in that, Siddharth? Left hand side. You write and show me better. Right, LHS. Give him black sketch otherwise. Black one. LHS equal to, yeah, what is LHS? Yeah, write it there. Write what is that LHS there. Which one is 2x? LHS 2x. Don't never write x like into. See, write x like an x only. Always write x like this. LHS is 2x. RHS is 10. Just write like that. Okay. Now second one. Copy the second one. You copy. Hold the book. Copy the equations and keep writing LHS and RHS. Fast, fast. Second one.
2x.
Fast. See and write properly. Okay, Siddharth. All the equations are given now. Come on. With full speed, write all the LHS and RHS. LHS. Yes, come on, start. LHS. X, write like an X. Yes. 2x minus 3. Complete the expression. 2x minus 3. Siddharth, write minus 3 also. 2x minus 3. RHS. RHS is how much here? 9. You have to write what is on the other side of equal to sign. Then LHS. 4z plus 1. Yes. RHS. See on the other side of the equal to sign. Yes, this side. How much? 8. Very good. Come on, fast. LHS. 5p. Yes. Plus 3. Very good. RHS is 2p plus 9. Read and write, beta. LHS is 14. That's it. Only 14. Yeah. RHS. Read and write. 27. Minus y. Minus y is also there. Please, you should not leave any part there. Let him do all. Let him do all. Trial and error method I'll make you do. It's easy, right, Siddharth? Yes, 2a minus 3 RHS. Yes, the other one also. Come on, do that also. Yes. What is LHS there? 7m. Yes. RHS? 14. Yes. LHS here? 8. Here you should write dash. Then RHS is? Q plus 5. Very good. Keep it up, Siddharth. Understood now? Okay. So you have to see the equal to sign. Okay, in the center. Yes. The part of the expression which is on the right is RHS. Which is on the left is LHS. Very simple, right? Okay. There are two expressions on either side of the equal to sign. Okay. This is how you have to do. Next is trial and error method, right? Yes. Trial and error method. Okay, Manya, we'll finish with the second bit without Siddharth. He went for the birthday party. Fine, you will do it now. Okay, so what is the second bit now? Solve the following equations by trial and error method. You know trial and error method, right? Trial and error method is a fundamental method of solving the equations. Okay, so what you have to do in trial and error method is you have to make repeated attempts. Okay, repeated attempts till you are able to solve the equation or till the equation is satisfied, till you get success. Okay, the equation is satisfied, that means you got success. Yes or no? Okay, so I'll show you one. Okay, what is the first one? 2 plus y is equal to 7. So how to do it is, see what is the equation?
2 plus 5.
2
Plus
y
is equal to 7.
is equal to 7. Oh, this is very simple one. Okay, so see, the equation to be satisfied, that means the value on either side of the equal to sign should be same. Here it is 7, here it is 2. And y we don't know. We have to find out the value of 5. So we'll do it with trial and error method. What is the method we are doing?
Trial and error method.
Trial and error method. Okay, so in the name itself it is there. That means we are going on making repeated attempts, and our attempts sometimes may go wrong, but finally we'll get success. Okay, so we'll take y as 1. Okay, we'll put y as 1. We are assuming. Okay, so now what is our expression? 2 plus y
plus 1
is equal to 7.
7.
So this y you have to replace it with
1.
1. So it is 2 plus 1 is equal to 7. So it is 3 equal to 7. Is it equal?
Yes.
3 is equal to 7? No, right? Not equal. So it is not satisfied. The equation is not satisfied. That means y cannot be equal to 1. So let's take y is equal to 2.
2.
Okay, now replace 2 plus y is equal to 7, right? So replace this y with 2. Put y as 2. Okay, equal to 7. How much it is? 4 equal to 7. Is it equal? Both the values are same? No. That means here also the equation is not satisfied, not true. Okay. Then let's take y is equal to 3. Okay. So this is our equation. We have to replace y with 3. So 2 plus 3 is equal to 7. So 5 equal to 7. Is it same? No. That means the equation is not equal, not satisfied. Okay. Then let's assume y is equal to 4. So what is our equation? 2 plus y is equal to 7. So 2 plus 4 equal to 7. 6 equal to 7. Is it same? No. Not satisfied. Then let's take y is equal to 5. Okay, so our equation is this one. Okay, so we are replacing y with 5 equal to 7. 7 equal to 7. Is it equal now?
Yes.
Yes. This mathematical statement, yes, it holds equality. Okay, so here the equation is satisfied. Equation is
Satisfied.
okay. So what is the value of, what is the true value of y here? 5. This is the true value of 5. Okay, if 5 is equal to y is equal to 5, then the equation is satisfied. So this is called trial and error method. So how many trials you made? 1, 2, 3, 4. In 5th trial you got success. Okay, this is called what? Trial and error method. That means you are making repeated attempts, okay, till you till you got both expressions equal, till you get success, till the equation is satisfied. Did you understand? You will do the next one.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Manya, solve the next one with trial and error method. What is the equation? A minus 2 equal to 6. Okay, so you have to find the value of variable a there. Okay, with trial and error method. Increase your speed of writing, man. The one how I showed you, right? That was like
Easy.
yeah, easy, but it's okay. Let her do it.
In 2 minutes you can do.
Yeah. Come on, do it. No issues. Why minus 1 you're taking? 1, just 1. No minus value there, just 1. Yeah. Yeah, this is also okay. No problem. Do it. You should not get confused. That's it. It's very simple. It's very simple that we know that, the value of a here is 8. Yes. But you have to do it with trial and error method. So we have to find it out like this. Okay, Manya, you got the answer. A is equal to 8. So LHS is equal to RHS. It is satisfied. Yes. Okay, very good. Keep it up. So all those who are watching, if this video has helped you in understanding exercise 3.1 of simple equation, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel, MTC Mustafa Tuition Center. Thank you so much for watching. Say bye with a cute smile. Thank you.